Welcome to Financial Coaching for Kingdom Men, the podcast that helps you take control of your money and your future. I'm your host, Jon. Today we're going to be talking about something that weighs on a lot of us, debt. It's a word that causes stress, sleepless nights, and feelings of being trapped. For many, it feels like an unavoidable part of life, a necessary evil for buying a house or a car. But where does debt really come from? And how do we break free from its grip? We'll dive into unexpected origins of debt, from lifestyle inflation and impulse spending to a simple lack of financial know-how. But we don't stop there. We'll also introduce a powerful and motivating strategy called the Debt Snowball method, a proven way to get rid of your debt for good. If you're ready to stop feeling like a slave to the lender and start taking back control of your financial destiny, you're in the right place. Stick around because we're about to show you how. Welcome, Kingdom Men and Women, to the podcast designed to equip you for financial stewardship. Are you ready to align your resources in your divine purpose and build a legacy that truly matters? Here, we dive deep into practical financial strategies rooted in timeless biblical principles to help you master your money, eliminate debt, and cultivate true wealth. We'll also explore how to work in unity with your spouse, creating safe and open spaces to discuss finances, ensuring you build your financial future together. This isn't just about balancing your budget. It's about empowering you to live a life of generosity, impact, and freedom. Join us as we unlock the keys to financial freedom for the kingdom. Now for a super fun topic. Where does debt come from? Debt. It's a word that can weigh heavily on the mind, causing stress, sleepless nights, and the strained relationships. For many, debt feels like an inescapable reality of modern life, a necessary evil for homes, cars, even daily necessities. But where does debt actually come from? And why is understanding its origins so crucial for your financial well-being? To truly grasp the nature of debt, it's helpful to consider some timeless pieces of wisdom from Scripture. The prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple go on and suffer for it. Proverbs 22:3. Also from Proverbs 22, verse 7, the rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. Words written thousands of years ago, remaining remarkably relevant today. It's a stark warning highlighting a fundamental power dynamic. When you owe someone money, you are, in a significant degree, beholden to them. Your choices, your freedom, and even your peace can be dictated by the obligation to repay. It's not about literal slavery, but about the control and constraint that debt can impose on one's life. So, if debt can be such a burden, how do so many of us end up in its grasps? Debt rarely happens out of nowhere. It's often a cumulative result of various factors, some within our control, and others less so. For example, lifestyle inflation, the keeping up with the Joneses syndrome. One of the most common culprits. As income rises, so does spending. We upgrade our homes, our cars, our vacations, our daily habits to match the perceived new standard, often using credit to bridge the gap. We see what others have and feel that the pressure to emulate, forgetting that those others might also be accumulating debt. Number 2, lack of financial planning or budgeting. Without a clear understanding of income and expenses, it's easy to spend more than you earn. An absence of a budget is like sailing without a map. You might drift far off course without realizing it until you hit stormy financial waters. This is where the wisdom of Proverbs 22:7 hits hard. Without a plan, you're constantly reacting and often borrowing because of the reaction. Number 3, unexpected emergencies. Life happens. A sudden job loss, a medical crisis, a major car repair, or home emergency can quickly deplete savings and force individuals to rely on credit cards or loans. While an emergency fund is the best defense, many don't have one, making debt the default solution. Or number 4, impulse spending and consumerism. Modern society is designed to encourage spending. Easy access to credit, online shopping at our fingertips, and constant advertising creates a powerful pull towards instant gratification. Buying things we don't need with money we don't have is a direct path to the lender's control. High interest debt traps, credit cards, payday loans, and other forms of high interest debt can quickly snowball. What starts as a small balance can grow exponentially due to compounding interest, making it incredibly difficult to pay off the principal, and the perpetual cycle of borrowing continues. Number 6, the lack of financial education. Many of us simply weren't taught about wise financial management growing up. Schools often don't cover it, and if our parents struggled with money, we might not have learned healthy financial habits. This lack of foundational knowledge leaves us vulnerable. But breaking free from those lenders' chains is possible. Proverbs 22:7 isn't just a warning, it's a call to action. It urges us to recognize the danger of financial servitude and strive for a different path. Breaking free from debt or avoiding it altogether requires intentional and discipline. It means prioritizing your needs over your wants, distinguishing between what you really need and what you merely desire, creating and sticking to a budget, gaining clarity on your finances to direct your money with purpose, building an emergency fund, preparing for life's inevitable curveballs without resorting to debt, living within your means, spending less than you earn consistently, also seeking financial wisdom, educating yourself on sound money principles, perhaps even from some timeless sources like the Book of Proverbs. Understanding where debt comes from is the first step toward preventing it and conquering it. By acknowledging the influences that lead to borrowing and embracing principles of wise stewardship, we can reclaim our financial freedom and ensure that we are not slave to the lender, but rather masters of our own financial destiny by God's grace. Tired of feeling like you're surviving financially instead of thriving? It's time to build a legacy for your family and honor God with your resources. Don't wait for things to change. Take action. Head over to financialcoachjonllc.com to schedule your free strategy session today. Let's work together to create your financial plan that aligns with your faith and your future. That's Financial Coach Jon, JONLLC.com, or look in the show notes. Are you feeling overwhelmed by debt? You're not alone. Many people find themselves in a similar situation, but there's a powerful and motivating strategy that can help you break free. It's called the Debt Snowball method. This approach focuses on building momentum and confidence as you pay down your debts one by one. The Debt Snowball method is a debt reduction strategy which you pay off debts in order of the smallest balance to the largest balance, regardless of the interest rate. Once the smallest debt is paid in full, you take the money you were paying on that debt and add it to the payment for the next smallest debt. That creates the snowball effect, where your payments grow larger and larger as you eliminate each debt. How does the debt snowball method work step by step? Well, let's talk about that. Number 1, list all your debts. Gather all your debt information. Credit cards, personal loans, car loans, student loans, etc. Number 2, order them smallest to largest. Arrange your debts by their outstanding balance, from the smallest amount owed to the largest. Ignore the interest rate for the step. Number 3, make minimum payments on all debts except the smallest. Continue to pay the minimum required payment on all your debts except for the one with the smallest balance. Number 4, attack the smallest debt. Pay as much as you possibly can on the smallest debt. Throw every extra dollar you have at it. Number 5, roll the payment. Once the smallest debt is paid off, take the money you were paying on that debt, the minimum payment, plus any extra you were adding, and add that to the minimum payment of the next smallest debt. Repeat. Continue this process, rolling the payment from the previous debt into the next until your debts are paid off. For an example, let's say that you have 3 debts. Credit card A, which has $500 amount on it with a minimum payment of $25. Credit card B has $1,500 on it with a minimum payment of $40, and a car loan of $10,000, minimum payment of $200. And say you have an extra $50 per month to put toward the debt. Number 1, you'd pay $25 on credit card A plus the $50 extra, which equals $75. You'd pay $40 on credit card B. You'd pay $200 on the car loan, month after month. Once credit card A is paid off, you then pay $75 from the credit card A's previous payment, plus the $40 credit card B's minimum payment, equaling $115 on credit card B. You'd still pay $200 on the car loan. When credit card B is paid off, you'd then pay $115 from credit card B's previous payment, plus the $200 car loan minimum, equaling $315 on the car loan. This creates a powerful psychological boost as you quickly eliminate smaller debts, giving you the motivation to keep going. The benefits of the debt snowball method: while some financial strategies prioritize paying off high-interest debt first, the debt avalanche, the debt snowball method offers significant psychological advantages. Motivation and momentum. Paying off the smallest debt quickly provides a quick win and a surge of momentum. This psychological boost helps you stay committed to the process, especially when facing a long debt-free journey. Behavioral change. It focuses on changing your habits and building discipline, which are crucial for long-term financial success. Simplicity. The method is straightforward and easy to understand, making it accessible to everyone. It reduces being overwhelmed by tackling one debt at a time. It makes the daunting task of debt repayment feel more manageable. The debt snowball method is a powerful tool for anyone looking to conquer their debt. By focusing on quick wins and building momentum, it transforms a daunting financial challenge into an achievable journey towards financial freedom. While the math might favor the avalanche method for saving on interest, the snowball's strength lies in its ability to keep you motivated and consistent. Choose the method that you believe you can stick with and start your debt-free journey today. If you've enjoyed this episode, the best way to support the show is by taking a moment to rate and review it in Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It only takes a minute, and it helps new listeners find us. If you know someone who would love this conversation, please share it with them. Thank you for listening, and God bless.